but our whole forecasting process is totally changed. The way that we're getting information is just so much more automated than it was before.
So, very dynamic times in tech.
Yes.
And Adobe is at the center of it all in many ways.
Yes.
So if you have to think, what's the biggest opportunity and the biggest challenge in front of your team that they have to undertake in the next 90 days?
I mean, as you said, it's a very, very exciting time in tech and more importantly in the market for our customers. So I think the opportunity for us today is to help our customers reinvent themselves in this time of tremendous transformation and really being there and solving their business problems and using AI to help them transform themselves from not only technology, but change management and people as they go on this journey.
Our CRO survey indicates 2/3 of CROs says deploying AI is one of their top priorities today.
Yes.
So what's changed versus 12 months ago?
I think 12 months ago was a side project for me personally. It was like, this was coming and now it's here. And it's how do I make my team more efficient? How do we drive more value for our customers? And how do we use AI to make sure that we are having the right conversations with our customers and also being more efficient in what we do every day?
Coming to your customers instead, what's changed in terms of how they buy thanks to AI? And what does that mean for your teams?
It's a big difference, and it's one of the biggest AI transformations we're going through. We've started this whole program called Value Acceleration, and that's pre-sales and post-sales. So the customers can get to value so much quicker with the use of AI than they could have even 12 months ago. So making sure that we show that value, whether it's an existing customer or a new customer, throughout the journey and really getting there quicker with using AI to get to value.
If you were to guess, what is the one go-to-market practice or norm that 2 years from now is going to be completely different?
I would think the biggest one is the way that we get information to our teams, right? So today we're gathering all sorts of different data from different places. Even the way that we run our business is going to get so much more efficient. And I think about the forecast calls we have with the business reviews. I'm already seeing that work in the organization where it's much more efficient and we understand what's the next best action for our customers that really drives a great amount of scale and value for our customers.
What do you think is going to change in terms of how you hire, coach, develop your sales teams, both at the front line as well as the manager's level?
When I look at the change that we're driving with AI, I look at 3 areas. One is how we service our customers. 2 is how we do things programmatically as a company, and a lot ties to that question. But the 3rd is we have great use cases that are happening from the team. So great knowledge is coming up from the team with use cases. And we actually started a contest 90 days ago where we're giving people rewards for who is the most innovative with AI. And we're getting great use cases through that. But our whole forecasting process is totally changed. The way that we're getting information is just so much more automated than it was before, which has been a huge unlock for our sales leadership team.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.